Well, hello there, night owls. Ever wondered about the glamorous nightlife in Pattaya and its famous, or should we say, infamous Thai bar girls? These are women, 18 and above, who light up the night in an array of bars and nightlife venues across Pattaya. They serve drinks, they dance, and they keep the party going from dusk till dawn. Now, these establishments range from your pocket-friendly beer bars in areas like Soi New Plaza and Soi Made in Thailand, to the glitzier go-go bars in Walking Street and Soi LK Metro. Each bar has its own charm, its own crowd, and its own set of rules. But one thing they all have in common is the presence of these intriguing Thai bar girls. Intrigued yet? Stay tuned, because we're just getting started. Next up, we're diving into the economics of this unique nightlife. So, you're in a bar and you see a beautiful Thai girl. You might think, wow, she's stunning. But remember, in Pattaya, it's all a business transaction. Now let's delve into the business behind the booze. Picture this: a lively bar, music pulsating, and you're greeted by a radiant Thai girl. She's serving, hosting, dancing, a jack of all trades. But her primary role? Keeping you entertained, and most importantly, spending. Part of the charm lies in the lady drinks. You see, when you buy a lady drink, it's not just about quenching thirst. It's a sort of social contract, a way of saying, hey, I enjoy your company, let's chat. But don't be fooled, these beverages carry a higher price tag, a portion of which goes directly into the lady's pocket. Then comes the art of storytelling. Thai bar girls are masters of weaving tales that tug at your heartstrings. From sick buffaloes to unpaid school fees, these sob stories can be as creative as they are compelling. But remember, these narratives, more often than not, are part of the game to keep you opening your wallet. Now let's talk about bar fines. This isn't some penalty for breaking the bar rules. No, a bar fine is a fee you pay to the bar to allow the girl to leave with you. Think of it as compensating the bar for losing a worker for the night. The costs can vary from the cheaper beer bars in Soi New Plaza to the pricier go-go bars in Walking Street. But don't forget the cardinal rule. Always negotiate before you agree to anything. Remember, folks, it's not all fun and games. There's a serious business angle to this nightlife. But hey, speaking of games, you're enjoying your drink and suddenly you find yourself in a fierce battle of Connect 4 with a Thai bar girl. Wait, what? Yes, you heard it right. The glittering nightlife of Pattaya isn't just about the booze and the music. It's also about a strategic war of wits, a battleground where men and Thai bar girls pit their intellect against each other, all in the name of fun and a few extra bahts. Now picture yourself in a vibrant bar. The music is pulsating, drinks are flowing, and amidst all this revelry, you're locked in an intense game of Connect 4. Yes, Connect 4, that seemingly innocent grid-based game you played as a kid. But this isn't your average playground match. Oh no, this is Connect 4, Pattaya style. It may seem like a playful distraction, a light-hearted way to pass the time. But there's a method to this merry madness. These games, whether it's Connect 4, Jenga, or even a friendly arm wrestling match, are part of a well-oiled strategy. It's a clever tactic to keep you glued to your bar stool, entertained, engaged, and yes, spending money. Don't be fooled by their sweet smiles and innocent laughter. These Thai bar girls are fiercely competitive and they play to win. These aren't just games, they're a test of your mettle. Will you crumble under the pressure or rise victorious, basking in the glory of your Connect 4 prowess? But remember, even in defeat, there's a silver lining. For each round you lose, you buy a round of lady drinks. It's a win-win, really. They get a drink, you get a rematch, and the bar gets a happy customer, willingly parting with his butts. So, the next time you're in Pattaya, be prepared. Your strategic skills might be put to the test in the most unexpected of places. And who knows, you might even discover a newfound respect for Connect 4. And you thought Connect 4 was a harmless children's game? Well, not in Pattaya, my friend. Alright, we've talked about the games and the drinks. But what about the main event? How much does it cost to, well, you know. Now, when it comes to spending quality time with a Thai bar girl outside the bar, things get a bit more interesting. The price tag attached to this pleasure varies greatly, depending on the type of bar you're in. Just like shopping for anything else, you have your high-end retailers and your bargain basement deals, and it's no different here in Pattaya. In the cheaper beer bars, like those in Soi Nu Plaza and Soi Made in Thailand, the cost is, well, cheap. It's the equivalent of buying a round of drinks back home. But remember, you're not just paying for the company, you're also paying what's known as a bar fine. This is a fee paid to the bar to compensate them for the loss of one of their workers for the evening. Now, if you're looking for something a bit more upscale, be prepared to shell out a bit more. The Agogo bars in Walking Street and Soi LK Metro are the premium venues. They're the sparkling champagne to the cheap beer bar's draft lager. And just as you'd expect, the price for company here reflects that. But here's a pro tip. Just like at a bustling marketplace, these prices aren't always set in stone. Negotiation is a common practice. But remember, these girls are here to make a living, so always keep your bargaining respectful. And one final word of caution. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. It's easy to get carried away in the moment, but remember, this is a business transaction, and it's best to keep it that way. So, there you have it. Pleasure has a price, and in Pattaya it's negotiable. Now here's the part where things get a little emotional. Ever heard of a love story between a tourist and a Thai bar girl? No? Well, buckle up, because Pattaya is full of them. But let's be clear, these are not your typical Cinderella stories. No, these tales are often sprinkled with a dash of deception and a dose of drama. Imagine this. A tourist, let's call him John, strolls into a bar in Pattaya. He's welcomed by the infectious laughter and bright smiles of the bar girls, and before he knows it, he's smitten by one of them. We'll call her Mai. Mai is charming, beautiful, and attentive. John is completely taken in. But here's the twist. Mai has a story so heartbreaking it could make a stone weep. She's a single mother, struggling to make ends meet. Or maybe she's supporting her sickly grandmother in a remote village. John, being the knight in shining armor that he is, feels compelled to help. He starts sending money, buying expensive gifts, and even considers the idea of rescuing Mai from her life in the bar. But here's the kicker. John is not the only one. There might be a dozen Johns, all hearing the same tale of woe, all sending money, all believing they are Mai's one and only savior. Now don't get me wrong. Not all bar girls spin tales of despair. Some indeed might be in challenging situations. But it's crucial to remember that Pattaya's nightlife is a business, and sometimes the line between business and personal can get blurry. And that, my friends, is a classic Pattaya love story. Now remember, it's not always as romantic as it sounds. Well, folks, we've taken a roller coaster ride through the glittering nightlife of Pattaya. From games to drinks, from bar fines to broken hearts. We've seen how the business behind the booze works, and discussed the cost of everything from lady drinks to bar fines. We've also dived into the world of games, glitter and gullibility, shedding light on the tactics used to keep customers entertained and spending. We've explored the price of pleasure and uncovered the reality behind the fun facade. We've heard tales of love and loss, reminding us that beneath the glitz and glamour, there are real people with real stories. It's crucial to understand these dynamics before you dive into Pattaya's nightlife. It's a world where everything has a price, and not just in baht. Remember to keep your wits about you, and always treat everyone you meet with respect and kindness. And now, it's your turn. What are your thoughts on Thai bar girls? Share your views, experiences, or funny stories in the comments below. Until next time, stay safe and keep laughing.